Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my co-washing routine. So this is my before and this is after I finish my co-washing. So the first thing I do is wet my hair, soak it completely. I do have low porosity hair, so I do have to work the water through my hair, and that is right after I apply water, no product. As you can tell, it looks way better than that first clip, way better. Next thing I'm going to do is part my hair into 3 sections so that I can work the products through all the way. I usually do 2 little buns, and since my hair has grown recently, I've been putting my hair in these 2 little buns with the back out, and I make sure not to put the bands too tight, just enough to let it, hold my hair. So the first thing I do is wet the section that I'm working with, and then I'm going to co-wash with my Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle conditioner, and I use the pads of my fingertips to clean my scalp, and I really love to clean my scalp. It feels so good. Plus you're stimulating your scalp, so your hair's gonna grow. The next thing I do is finger detangle. I don't use any tools at the moment for detangling my hair, so I take a very long time to finger detangle. I'm not saying 30-45 minutes to finger detangle one section. I'm just saying I take my time. After I finish finger detangling, I will rinse out my hair and move on to the next section. And my top sections are usually way bigger than this little one, so it takes me a little longer to work through them. So I'm going to repeat the same process. I am going to work the water through my hair a little bit, make sure it gets soaked. And then I'm going to use my Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle. And as you can see, I do use a lot of product, and that's because I want my hair to be saturated, very saturated. And I just use the pads of my fingers to work all the product through and get all the dirt from my scalp. And then, as I said before, I do finger detangle. I do have that one section, my crown, that is very thick, so I have to take my time with that. So I split this section into a few smaller sections while I finger detangle, and if I feel any tangles, I work through them with my fingers and I pull them apart, as you can see. And then I'm going to rinse all of the product out, and as I rinse it out, I do finger detangle a little more, and I'm just going to do the same thing to the very last section. This is probably the longest part of my co-washing routine, and that's just because I tried to make sure that my hair isn't being ripped out. And I'm very gentle. With finger detangling, I've seen less of my hair being taken out, and it really does help with retaining your length. As you can see, there is hair that comes out, but not that much. I'm going to squeeze out the excess water and show you guys what my hair looks like after. I make sure to get all of the product out because I do not want the tea tree tingle to sit in my hair. And that's what it looks like after just co-washing and rinsing it out and finger detangling. My curls are popping, guys. Oh my god. Now I'm just gonna put my hair back up into its little ponytail, and as you can see, it's a lot smoother looking. I know my buns are lopsided. It's all good. Now I'm going to use my Suave Naturals, and I'm pretty sure this is also curly girl friendly, and I'm going to run the water back through that section. And I'm still going to use a generous amount of this product, but this product is going to be used as my conditioner, my second detangling product, and also a leave-in when I co-wash. So I'm just going to go through and finger detangle and make sure all of my curls are thoroughly detangled and clumping together. And when you finger detangle, your curls clump together so much better. Do you see that? And I'm just going to continue to do that throughout both of the sections. Well, all three of the sections, but both of my huge sections. When I work on the bigger sections, I do like to pull it to the back so I can make sure that I'm getting it all the way through, and then I'll bring it back to the sides. And that's just to ensure that my hair can be pulled back and still make sure everything is moisturized correctly. Well, fully. I'm just going to repeat that on the other side. I do not rinse this conditioner out because, like I said before, I do leave this one in. And as you can see, it's really soft and nice and smooth and silky. The last thing I do is rinse my hair out and squeeze out the excess. This is not to rinse out every little bit, but just to penetrate with the warmer water so that everything meshes together and I don't have any thick white residue left on my hair. And now my hair is fully moisturized, bouncy, curly, and gorgeous. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be more. And remember to subscribe to my channel because, of course, there will be more. Thank you guys for watching. And I love you guys.